Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know how I'm always giving this YouTuber or that YouTuber a hard time about their gear being expensive? And they're just not doing it common, man. One of the worst I'm picking on the most about, and that's the way people call it, that I'm picking on him. Well, that's fine. Call it that. Dave Canterbury, amongst others. I see all these high-dollar YouTubers that have got all kinds of sponsors and all kinds of money to spend buying, the fancy entrenching tools and, SOG and what have you, digging tools and whatever. Look at that fancy digging tool Canterbury has for his trap line. You got, you name it. There are 100 different tools. He even got really big Monkey One, made some kind of a digging tool in his own shop. Well, he didn't pay high dollar for the digging tool. He paid high dollar for the equipment he used to make it. Some kind of a digging axe. Oh, the shove axe. That was what he called it. That's right. And he made it out of stainless. Well, common man means to spend little or no money to get something accomplished. Common man means do it yourself with other people's cast off and make something that works. This is my definition of common man. Okay. Well, I was driving along. I haven't yet bought a dedicated digging tool to go with my bug out bag. I was driving along today and I spotted something on the side of the road when I was in my bus. So after I parked the bus, after the morning school runs were done, I went back and it was still there. I'm going to give you a quick look at it. I don't know exactly what it is supposed to be or what it came off of. I've got a few notions. And if any of you folks out there in YouTube land know what this tool is, I'd appreciate it if you'd take a minute, put it down here in the comments. I can tell you that right here on the handle, it says to use this tool, turn off the engine. Warning, shut off engine before using this tool. Before using. Boy, if anybody were not to shut off the engine first, I'd have to say, here's your sign. And I'm sure y'all know who I'm referring to here. Okay. The comic I'm talking about, it comes up with this, here's your sign deal. You know who I'm talking about. Well, as I say, I've got a suspicion that I know what this is. And I hope somebody out there in YouTube land has actually got one, has used one, knows exactly what it is, can tell me for sure if I'm right or wrong. No, I'm not going to let the cat slip out of the bag at the moment. We'll wait and see what YouTube land comes up with for an answer. And then I'll let you all know later what it is I thought it to be. And we'll see if anybody agreed with me. But I can tell you, no matter what it was, I can tell you what it is now. This thing is not flexible at all. It's hard. It's strong. This is going to be my new spudding tool to go on my bug out bag. I'll bet you that'll do just fine for rooting up ginseng root. Do just fine for rooting up wild tater and wild carrot and wild garlic and etc. It's just long enough to be really useful. Not so long as to be a problem when it's attached to the outside of my pack. Now that's what I call common man thinking. Canterbury talks a good game. Possum mentality, common man mentality. And then he offers you a canteen and cup set that costs $100. No, sorry, Dad, don't cut it for me. That's not common man. That's Rich Boy Toys. So with another look at common man way of doing things, this is Prepper Embarado of Embarado Smithing and Woodcraft. And we'll see you next time.